Hi, Jags. This is Mrs. Labar, and I am going to give you a quick introduction on how to do your Blue Valley West graduation survey. This is important. Everybody needs to do this because in this survey, you get to give us some feedback about the district and about Blue Valley West, but also this is where you're going to tell us where to send your final transcript. And so if you do not complete your survey, you won't be able to get your cap and gown the day before class day at graduation rehearsal because Mrs. Batista will sign out on your checkout sheet that you've completed the survey. So what you need to do is go ahead and log into Naviance. I'm on the home screen here. You're going to go up to About Me and you're going to look for My Surveys. And we're going to do Surveys Not Started. So in this, you may have, I've got 4 surveys I have not started. You may have 2 or 3, but we're going to pick the 2018-2019 graduation survey. All right. You're going to be doing this in class. It will not take you longer than an hour, but make sure that if there's some information you want to come back and enter in, that's fine. You can save and come back later, but just know it won't save it. It'll kick you out after an hour. So anyway, go ahead and fill out. I'm just going to show you a couple of the tricky things, and then there's probably about 10-15 minutes of questions that you've got in here. Fill out your ethnicity, your school that you attend, all of that stuff, and most of these are just demographics for the district. Have you finalized your plans for next year? Hopefully everybody's got some type of plan. Indicate your plans. So looking at this, if you're going to go to a community college or some type of two-year college, indicate that. 4-year college. If you're going to go to work, and you're going to take a break, that's fine too. Go ahead and do employed for going to work. If you're entering into the military, meaning direct enlistment, you're going to go into the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, direct from high school, go ahead. If you're doing an ROTC program through your college, that's still going to be 4-year college. If you're going to one of the military academies, that's also going to be 4-year college, even though it's the military as well. So only the people doing direct enlistment are going to select military. And really, for the most part, unless you're doing an apprenticeship program, these are probably going to be used for almost nobody. Most everybody's going to be able to find their answer with the 2-year college, 4-year college, military, employed, or non-US college, that type of thing. So anyway, go ahead and click what you're choosing for next year. What field do you plan to pursue? And then what's going to happen, and mine won't show it because I don't know that I have. Oh, I do have. Here we go. It's going to pull up all of the schools that you applied to in your colleges I'm applying to list. And you need to give an indication of what happened. So if you never applied, go ahead and put that one. If you're going to attend, say, for example, I'm attending, I know I'm going to attend Auburn. I'm going to say attending, and I'm going to put final transcript. And those are the only 2 things. I'm going to select that for one college. If you haven't decided, and it's not May 1 yet, so some of you maybe haven't decided yet, that's okay. Leave it blank for now. But just know you have to select send final transcript because that's how Mrs. Batista knows where to send your final transcript this summer. So one of these schools has to be checked before you check out, before graduation. So you can wait until May 1, come back and tell us. But for each of the colleges, you need to tell us. So say I applied to Baylor, I was accepted. Okay, great. But I'm not going there, so I'm not going to check any of these boxes. I'm just going to say accepted. So for each one of these schools, should be either never applied, accepted, maybe I was denied at Brandeis, accepted at UC Boulder, oh, I never applied to Creighton, you know, accepted. So you're going to be able to go through your list, and we want to know the result of each of your applications. And if for some reason that college is there and you didn't apply, or you only half applied, just select never apply. And so I've got a lot of colleges in my list. I get through all of that. And then this is stuff that we've used in the past. This year is going to be a little bit different. For scholarships you've been offered, we are actually not going to be collecting that data, so you can skip this question if you want. We had been collecting a total for the class of 2019 or 2018, 2017, but this year we've decided that's not going to be a demographic that we're checking anymore. So you can enter your surveys if you, or your scholarship monies if you want to, or you can leave it blank. And then the rest of the questions are going to be about Blue Valley School District, your experience in the school district, and at the end there'll be some questions about Blue Valley West. So if you have questions or get stuck, let somebody in the counseling office know. And again, if you're not sure where you're going, leave that blank for now. Don't put in multiple schools to send your final transcript. Don't do that. We want the one school. And so if you haven't decided, just when you get down to the bottom of the survey, there will be an option to say save and come back later. Save and come back. And then once you've made that decision, you can come back and update that information. Or two, if something happens after graduation and you change, just know that Mrs. Batista is going to send your final transcript to whatever you indicate in the survey. So if that changes in June, you need to call and let her know. So anyway, good luck with completing one of the last steps that you're going to need to do. I'm going to look forward to seeing all of you at graduation rehearsal in early May.